that way. They're a reason why they are the number one defense in the league, and it is. I think there's them, and it's a big.
It's time for Lumberjack basketball on 1240 KOFE, your home for Lumberjack sports. Welcome to the countdown to tip-off. We want to thank our Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsors. If not for them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now live with your countdown to tip-off, here's Tim Parrish. Go Lumberjacks!
And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here in Kellogg, Idaho, as your St. Mary's Lumberjacks get set to take on the Kellogg Wildcats in non-league action. Today would have been a brawl for the ball, I do imagine, but due to the current circumstances, of course, we do not have a brawl for the ball this year. It's just another one of those sad sad casualties, I guess, of this whole pandemic thing. So, it being said, we've got some Lumberjack basketball up here, and the one thing today is just 3 basketball games, no JV girls today. Varsity girls are going to be playing first, coming up here in about 19 minutes, and then they will have the JV boys game. We will not be broadcasting the JV boys game. Following the JV boys game, it will be the varsity boys game. So, that is how things are going to work out here this afternoon, and we'll see if the Lumberjacks can't bring home some wins here this afternoon. Let's go ahead and send it back to the studio for a quick break, and we'll be back with more.
Each holiday season, we ask you to team up with us for a season of giving, to go into our communities and make a difference. And your response was incredible. Thank you for every donation, whether monetary, a warm coat, a new toy, or food, to help make the holidays special for everyone in our community. Thank you for helping us make our communities a little brighter and a lot warmer. Stronger together. We are P1FCU.
If you're hungry, need gas, or want an ice-cold beverage, stop by 10th Street Superstop in St. Mary's. But if you're looking for chicken food, dog food, or farm supplies, stop by XXX Feeds. That's right, 10th Street Superstop has you covered if you're looking for a tasty, fast breakfast in the morning, a hot lunch at noon, or a tank of gas and an ice-cold drink from their large selection of beverages. Stop by and see Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop in St. Mary's. If it's farm supplies and pet feed you need, go see XXX Feeds. That's 10th Street Superstop in St. Mary's. Brent's Electric is a family-owned and operated business right here in St. Mary's. With 36 years of electrical experience, Brent's Electric has been serving all of North Idaho since 1996. From new construction to renovation, Brent's Electric can help. Give them a call today at 208-245-5725. That's 208-245-5725. Brent's Electric in St. Mary's. The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior nights, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Do you have back with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off here on KOFE, and Lumberjack girls getting set to take on the Kellogg Wildcats in some non-league action here from the home of the Wildcats. I don't remember if their court in here has a name or not. A little bit different positioning for me this year. I usually sit pretty much in the stands right behind the scorers table, but once again, due to the social distancing needs and stuff like that, and the fact that they are now allowing 2 fans per parent, which is or 2 fans per player, which is great. I have to be placed in a little bit of different spot. It's kind of the same area that I sit at the Lumberjacks home gym, The only difference is it's not really a weight room, so it's just a little cubby kind of up in the side above the hall or the visitor bleachers, and it's almost the same perspective, but I kind of have to lean a little bit out over a railing to see the near side basket, but I think it's going to work just fine, so we will be okay with that. Taking a look at the 2A Central Idaho League, your St. Mary's Lumberjack girls come into this game with a 3-7 record. They were on a 5-game losing streak until they beat Wallace on Thursday by a score of 57-29. They are currently 13th in the power rankings. They moved up one spot. They were in 14th. The Grangeville Bulldogs look to be having a great season. They are 10-3 on the season. They beat Kamei 48-11 on the 7th. They will be hosting the Orofino Maniacs, the league opponent, on the 14th, and they are currently second in the 2A power rankings. The Orofino Maniacs 6-3 on the season. They lost 50-38 to Prairie. They will be at Salmon River on the 7th, and they are currently, or on the 8th, they are currently 7th in the power rankings. The 2A power rankings overall, 1 through 5 is Valley, Grangeville, Ryrie, Melba, and Cole Valley for the girls' power rankings. The coaches poll, Ryrie, Melba, Cole Valley, Grangeville, and West Jefferson. And then in the media poll, Soda Springs, Melba, Cole Valley, Grangeville, and Ryrie. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back with more.
Have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those lumberjacks.
When was the last time you had great Mexican food? I mean really great. Has it been a while? Well, grab the kids and head to Casa de Oro for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro has fantastic burritos, tacos, and chimmies, not to mention fajita and shrimp dishes. Little Johnny doesn't like Mexican food? Well, don't worry. Casa de Oro also has an American menu as well. Dinner and lunch a la fresca. Great service and margaritas with a kick. Casa de Oro, it's what's happening for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro on Golf Course Drive in St. Mary's.
This is what most people's heart rate sounds like when they're getting their taxes done. And this is what a heart rate sounds like when you file at H&R Block. Because they have upfront transparent pricing, so you'll know the price before you begin. No need to sweat a thing. Oh, and that is the sound of my stomach demanding tacos. Upfront transparent pricing. Just another way it's better with Block.
And we are back here with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off Lumberjack girls varsity basketball here on KOFE as the Lumberjack girls taking on the Kellogg Wildcats here in Kellogg. The Lumberjacks, the girls, snapped their 5-game losing streak with a win over Wallace on Wednesday night. They hope to maybe get a winning streak going and they can get a victory here over the Kellogg Wildcats this afternoon. It was not an easy win over Wallace, as the Lumberjacks, though, they did jump out to an 11-7 lead at the end of the first period, but Wallace outscored St. Mary's 13-11 to go into halftime down only by 2 points. There were 2 ties in the game, but there were no lead changes. St. Mary's did lead it all the way through. The Lumberjacks came out hot in the second half. They scored 15 or more unanswered points and they outscored Wallace 26-1 in the third period. That pretty much sealed the win for the Lumberjacks. The girls had a good night of shooting from just about everywhere except for the free throw line. They shot 46% from the field, 46% from three-point range, but they shot just 40% from the charity stripe. They did have 34 rebounds to go along with 15 assists and 10 steals, though. Jenna Holder led the team. She had 16 points, and Macy Reimel had 11 for the Lumberjacks as well. That's a little bit of a look and recap of the last game. Let's take another break, and we'll be back with more.
Introducing the all-new 2021 Yamaha Wolverine R-Max 1000. The Wolverine R-Max 1000 delivers class-leading power and smooth performance thanks to its new powerful 999cc dual overhead cam 8-valve parallel twin engine, featuring legendary Yamaha durability. The all-new advanced and heavy-duty suspension is designed to provide maximum articulation in low-speed situations, a balanced ride feeling when trail riding, and maximize dampening during sport driving. Visit St. Mary's Saw and Cycle today to see for yourself the all-new Yamaha Wolverine R-Max and realize your adventure. Always protect the environment. Wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Is your rig's check engine light on? Idling a little rough? Time for an oil change. Maybe you need tires. Stop by Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto Repair can take care of your automotive needs fast. If you have a dead battery, Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros can set you up with a great AC Delco battery. Did we mention tires? Jim's Auto Repair is an authorized Tire Pros dealer and can get you a great deal on tires for your rig. Locations in St. Mary's and Plummer. Jim's Auto and 95 Tires. Give them a call, 208-686-0425, 208-686-0425, or stop by today. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night, or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
We are back with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off, continuing our pregame here on KOFE 1240. Tim Parrish here in Kellogg, Idaho, as your Lumberjacks get set to take on the Wildcats in some non-league action. Don't forget that our YouTube stream is also up with our audio on there, so you can also pull it up on that if you're maybe out of our cell or out of our service area for our radio station. You can find it through YouTube as well. Taking a look at the Lumberjacks team stats and some individual numbers, the Lumberjacks are averaging 43 points per game. They are allowing 51 points per game. They are shooting, most of their stats are not too bad. 34% from the field, 25% from three-point range, 49% from the free throw line. You want that number up around 60-70%. The higher, the better, of course. They're averaging around 30 rebounds per game, 10 steals, 19 turnovers, and 10 assists. That 19 turnovers number is another one. You want to see that a little bit lower. Opponents, 36% from the field shooting, 27% from three-point range, and they are just shooting 58% from the free throw line. It seems like every team out there right now does not shoot very well from the charity stripe. I don't think we have done one game this year where a team has shot much more than 60% from the free throw line. Lumberjack boys against Post Falls did finally shoot 80% from the charity stripe, but that's the first game in quite a while, even going back to last year where St. Mary's had a really good game from the free throw line. Opponents for Lumberjack girls are averaging 30 rebounds per game, 9 steals, 17 turnovers, and 6 assists. Individually, scoring for St. Mary's, leading in scoring, is Macy Reimel and Jenna Holder. They average 8 points per game. Sammy Badgett and Mackenzie Hammond average 5 points per game. Mackenzie Hammond, a note, is not active tonight with a ankle injury, so we hope that she is back on the floor soon for the Lumberjacks. She is a senior. Rebounds, Sammy Badgett, the shortest girl on the floor, she is actually tied with a couple of the taller girls with rebounds now, but she has been leading the rebounds for a while. Sammy Badgett averages 4 rebounds, as does Mackenzie Hammond, and then sophomore Stacey Mitchell, she averages 4 as well. Kirsten Miller, senior, she averages 3. In the assist category, Sammy Badgett, Mackenzie Hammond, and Macy Reimel all average 2 assists per game. In steals, it's a senior leading the charge. In the defensive steals, it's Badgett averaging 3, and then a sophomore in Lacey Sines averaging 2, and also a sophomore Berkeley McGrill averaging 1 steal per game. Let's go ahead and take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with more.
Bechtel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jacksville Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jacksville Trucking.
Why should you get all of your prescriptions from your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy? Because over 100,000 patients per year experience serious complications from drug interactions. At Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's, your prescriptions are not only filled, but we double-check for such complications. You can trust our knowledgeable pharmacists for that extra personalized attention. You're not just a number to us. You are our neighbor. Bring all your prescriptions to Jack's, your Good Neighbor Pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
We are back with the Paulette #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off as we are just about 3 minutes away from opening ceremonies. The opponent for your Lumberjacks, as I said, they are the Kellogg Wildcats. They are of the 3A Intermountain League. They are coached by Jana Neri-KOFE. She is in her 4th season at the helm of the Wildcats. The Wildcat girls were 13-9 last year. They've had a slow start this year as they are only 2-4 on the season, currently 12th in the 3A power ranking. They average 39 points per game. They allow 47 points per game. Last year, they were the 3A Intermountain League runner-up in their district tournament to the Timberlake Tigers, who eventually won the 3A state title last year. The Wildcats are coming off of a 13-9 season in which they had a very young team. This year, they would be considered a somewhat veteran team as they have a junior-heavy roster, and they look to make some noise in the 3A Intermountain League. They return 8 juniors this year, including standout Haley Cheney, Grace Nearing, and Darian Hill. After doing a little bit of research, it looks like one of the main places that Coach Giano wants to improve this year is scoring from the outside. So I would imagine that means three-point shooting for the Kellogg Wildcats. It's going to be interesting to see if they are a team that likes to shoot a lot from outside and see how well the Lumberjack girls will respond to that. For St. Mary's, the girls, they will need to build on what they did against Wallace. Hopefully they can improve from the free throw line. It'll take a good game, I think, from the Lumberjacks in order to beat Kellogg. But if they come in here with some confidence and believe that they can beat them, they very well could walk out of here with the win this afternoon. Like I said, I don't know really how good Kellogg is or isn't. I should have taken a look at who some of their losses were to. I believe they played some pretty large schools this year, so we can't really base what they are or who they are off of their win-loss records. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back with your starting lineups.
Everyone knows that the timber industry is a huge part of our community. Working in the timber industry requires big equipment. Big equipment requires a special mechanic or custom machined items to repair. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's is your very own full-service, large equipment diesel mechanic that not only has a full-size shop, but also has a service truck that can come straight to you when you break down in the woods. If you're in need of big truck or big equipment repair, stop by Jake's Machine and Repair at 106 Homer Drive in St. Mary's or call 208-596-8819. 208-596-8819. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's.
Have you ever noticed that some companies are around for decades and you really don't notice them until you actually see them? Kenneth Bechtel Trucking is one of these. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking has been a fixture in St. Mary's for decades and still is a community-involved business. Take the time to thank these entrepreneurs that quietly make it on their own and make our community all the better for it. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking. Give them a call today at 245-7209. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking, a community staple and lumberjack supporter. Good luck, Jacks.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years' experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
Are your friends and family tired of sleeping with Fido when they visit? Maybe Fido's tired of sleeping with them. Either way, the Pines Motel is there to save the day. With large, spacious rooms, comfortable beds, and even a mini fridge, Fido may get jealous. Save the floor for Fido and call Kevin of the Pines Motel at 245-2545. That's the Pines Motel in St. Mary's. I'm sure your friends and family would appreciate it, and so would Fido. If you have OCD, obsessive coffee disorder, then stop by Shift and Grind, located in the green building right across the street from Jack's Pharmacy. Shift and Grind is a proud lumberjack supporter and has something for everyone. From regular coffees to lattes, mochas, and more, Shift and Grind will keep your day going. Try a Red Bull infused or Lotus energy drink if you're not a coffee fan. On Lumberjack home game days, wear your lumberjack colors and get a discount on your favorite drink. Shift and Grind now has indoor seating. Shift and Grind open 5 to 6 Monday through Friday, 6 to 4 on the weekends. Shift and Grind, 132 North 1st Street, right here in St. Mary's. Cold weather is coming.
We're back, and now we'll get you the starting lineups for both teams, starting with your St. Mary's Lumberjacks. Starting today will be 5'3" senior guard, number 3, Sammy Batches. It will be 5'9" senior wing, number 10, Macy Reimel. It'll be 5'10" sophomore post, number 14, Casey Watkins. Number 25'9" guard, senior, Jenna Holder. And number 22, 5'8", senior post, it is Kirsten Miller. The Lumberjacks are coached by Gary Krumhauer. He is assisted by Dakota Wickers. And now the starting lineup for the Kellogg Wildcats. It'll be 5'1" junior guard, number 3, Allie Van Hoos. It'll be number 10, 5'4", junior guard, Sam Karst. It'll be 5'7", junior guard, number 11, Emma Van Hoos. It'll be number 15, 5'9", junior guard, Darian Hill. And number 23, 6-foot junior forward, Kay Reed. The Wildcats are coached by Jana Nearing-Coe. Lumberjacks in their road green uniforms. The Wildcats in their white. It is Andrews Gymnasium. That is where I knew they had a name for the gym over here, but I couldn't remember what it was. Lumberjacks will be going from left to right on your radio dial, and the Wildcats going from right to left at midcourt to jump. It is number 23, Kay Reed for the Wildcats, and number 14, Casey Watkins for your Lumberjacks. Opening tip is up, controlled by nobody. It was tipped by Watkins, but she got a little too much on it and sent it out of bounds on the sideline. So the ball will start in possession of the Wildcats. Wildcats will inbound. That is number 3, Van Hoos. They get it in down to the post. They kick it back to the wing. 3-point shot on the way. It is up and good. And the Wildcats strike first. And that was number 11, Emma Van Hoos, with the 3-point shot for the Wildcats. Lumberjacks on offense. Holder has the ball up top. She swings over to Watkins. Watkins looks down to the short corner to Limo. Limo, a little stutter drive. Shot is up off the iron and no good from the low post. No rebound as it goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Wildcats. So St. Mary's will inbound. Macy Reimel will trigger the inbound pass. She goes into Watkins right in the paint, and Watkins puts it up and good for St. Mary's. With the rebound from Reimel. We get a turnover now by Kellogg. Lumberjacks inbound from underneath. Reimel all the way to the top, to the left wing to Holder. Holder swings over to Badgett. Now they go to the short corner to Watkins. She drives from the right side, backs the ball back out when she gets stood up. Now they look into the paint. Shot is up and too hard by Badgett from underneath. The rebound goes to the Wildcats. Wildcats have the ball on the sideline. It's in the hands of Van Hoos. She's looking for her sister, Allie Van Hoos. She gets it to her. It almost went out of bounds off of the Wildcats, but Van Hoos able to track it down. Now back to Emma. Emma swings it up to the top to number 15. That's Hill. Hill looks to penetrate, backs back out as the Lumberjack zone defense was there. Now down to the corner to Emma Van Hoos, and we're going to get a foul against the Lumberjacks, and that will be Sammy Badgett's first foul. And the team's first foul, of course. So they'll inbound from side court, down near the corner, on the right side, up to the top, into the hands of Hill. Hill goes back over to Van Hoos. Van Hoos near the right wing. She reverses to the left. Her sister cuts into the paint, nowhere to go there with it, so they swing it over to number 10, Karst. Karst with a shot from the short corner, and it is up and good by Sam Karst. It is a 3-point lead for Kellogg. St. Mary's has the ball up top. Macy Reimel has it. She swings over to Badgett on the right or left wing. Badgett works her way down towards the baseline but gets back out. She goes to Miller. Miller at the free throw line. Miller finds Badgett. Badgett spins for the shot. It's no good, but she will be fouled and head to the free throw line. That foul goes against Van Hoos. It's her first. Team's first. First free throw by Badgett is no good. 39% from the free throw line for Badgett on the season. Second one is no good. And we get a foul on the rebound. And that foul will go against Watkins. So it's 5-2 Lumberjacks trail. Wildcats get it across. trying to find that movement into the paint. Shot is up. It's no good, but a foul going to be called as it was Darian Hill trying to put up the shot. I think the foul was against Miller. First free throw is up and good by Hill. Second free throw is off the mark. There's a lane violation on St. Mary's, though, as Holder gets called for the violation. Stepped in a little too early there. Second free throw on the way. That one is no good as well. The rebound goes to Reimel. St. Mary's with it. Swinging over to the corner. It's a long two. It's no good by Watkins. The rebound goes to Kellogg. Kellogg bringing it down the floor. Down to the corner to Hill. Hill took a little stutter step and gets called for the travel. Holder will inbound from down below. Into Badgett. A little bit of backcourt pressure. Right back to Badgett. Badgett's going to work her way towards the timeline. Set. She goes down the court to Reimel, who's at the wing on the right side. Down to the corner to Miller. Miller's going to get bumped. And that will be a foul on Emma Van Hoos, her first, team second. Reimel will inbound from side court. Reimel goes into Miller. Miller tried to spin in, but defense was there. Instead, they go to the top to Holder, who tries the three. It was no good. The rebound was pulled down by the Wildcats. St. Mary's tried to fight it away. They couldn't get it. And going the other way, Sammy Badgett stands in and draws a foul as she takes the charge. That foul goes against number 11, Emma Van Hoos. Substitution for the Wildcats. I think it was number 5, Macy Jerome, checking in. St. Mary's still no subs as we're 5:04 left in the first. And St. Mary's trails 6-2. Into Watkins. Watkins, left wing, tries to get the ball to Holder, but it's going to be taken away. Wildcats work it down into the paint. Now they back it out. Shot is up. It's long. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Kellogg, so St. Mary's will inbound. No rebound. Backcourt pressure from the Wildcats once again. Badgett to Watkins. Oh, the ball came out of Watkins' hands, and it's going to be a turnover on Watkins. Not really a steal, as it was an unforced one. Shot up from just inside the elbow. It's no good. And fighting for the rebound was Karst, and she's going to not be able to get it in control before it goes out of bounds. So the Lumberjacks will inbound again from baseline in the backcourt. Backcourt pressure from the Wildcats. St. Mary's gets it across to Watkins. Watkins is going to drive down, spins into the paint. She almost loses the ball. Coming up with it is Badgett, though, and Badgett is able to put it up and good. It is 6-4. Lumberjacks trail by 2, and Sammy Badgett with a steal. Lumberjacks then turn the ball back over with a steal for the Wildcats, and they bring it the other way. Driving, shot is up. It is no good. As that was Macy Jerome trying to get the shot up. Instead, there's going to be a foul called against, on the rebound, there's a foul called against the Wildcats, number 15, that's Darian Hill. Substitution is Jenna Holder comes out for Lumberjacks. In is Lacey Sines. Lumberjacks have the ball up top. Ball is going to get knocked away by Kellogg. It goes out of bounds, last touched by the Wildcats. Sines will inbound from side court. Gets it to Reimel up near the timeline. Reimel works her way to the right side, picks up her dribble, goes to the cutting Miller. Miller gets it to Badgett. Badgett's shot won't fall in, but she will be fouled and head back to the free throw line. That is the 15th foul on the Wildcats. I think that foul was against Van Hoos. That's her second. Badgett makes the first free throw. She missed her first two. Lumberjacks cut it to a 1-point lead. And that one rattles in and out. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Wildcats quickly bringing it the other way. Ali Van Hoos feeds it down into the low post to Coe. Coe works her way across the baseline to the left side. Now they go back to top with the ball. Now back to Van Hoos on the right wing. Van Hoos just inside the wing. The shot is up. It's no good. Fight for the ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. Van Hoos is going to go out. Ali Van Hoos goes out. Checking back in is Darian Hill for the Wildcats. 6-5, Lumberjacks trail by 1. 3:21 to go in the first period. Going to get it down to the post. Trying to spin for a shot. It's going to be contested by Miller. Ball is loose. Wildcats end up with it in their hands. So they're going to get a shot up. It's no good. Offensive rebound. And then the ball ends up loose. We're going to get a foul against Lumberjacks. I believe that is Badgett picking up foul number 2. Inbound pass to the wing. Shot is on the way. It's no good. Then you get a rebound to Lacey Signs. And Signs gets to Badgett. Badgett brings it down. Now to Reimel in the corner. Reimel crosses it into the paint to Badgett. Badgett's shot is contested from about the free throw line. The rebound was to Signs, and Lumberjacks reset. I think that's a long 2 by Reimel. It is no good. But Watkins is there for the rebound. She tries for the putback. It is no good, but she is fouled. That foul is against Macy Jerome, her first. Watkins from the free throw line on the season is just 66%, not too bad. Makes the first free throw. And we have our first tie of the game. Miller and Badgett come out. Second free throw is no good. Checking in is Christensen and Mitchell. With 2:35 to go. The drive by the Wildcats. The shot is up and no good. And the ball is going to be bounced around out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. 2:23 to go in the first period, and it's all tied up 6 apiece. Darian Hill has the ball up top. Now she swings over to the wing to Karst. Karst rotates to the top. Surveys the defense. Lumberjacks look to be in a zone. Actually, maybe more of a man defense, possibly into the free throw line. Shot is up. It is no good from the free throw line. And another offensive rebound, though, for the Wildcats. The Wildcats were trying to work on offense, and Macy Jerome gets called for the travel. It's a turnover. 1:59 to go. Jenna Holder's coming back in for the Lumberjacks. Coming out is Watkins to get a breather. Bringing the ball down is Christensen. Christensen looks into Mitchell. Mitchell works, can't get a room, so she kicks it out to Holder in the left corner. Back to Christensen. Christensen works her way to the right side of the paint and finds Reimel up top. Now they're still working around the perimeter. Back to Reimel. Reimel's going to take the three. Good. Macy Reimel with the three-pointer. Holder with the assist, and the Lumberjacks have the lead for the first time. It's a 3-point lead, and we get a foul the other way against St. Mary's. That foul goes against Reimel, her first. 9-6, Lumberjacks into a press. Coming in, it looks like it was number 12, Emily Coe, for the Wildcats. Lumberjacks in their 2-2-1 press. Wildcats still in the backcourt, doing a good job. St. Mary's is trying to keep them from and getting it across, and we're going to get the turnover as Reimel gets the steal. Reimel can't complete the shot, but she is going to be fouled. That's the first foul on Karst. Reimel's first free throw is up and good. And there's going to be a timeout taken by the Wildcats. We'll take it too. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
And 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
Reimel will line up the second free throw. She made the first. Reimel is a 54% free throw shooter on the season, and she's going to make both free throws. Reimel is going to come out. Berkeley McGrill in for Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks still in the press. Leading by 5. Lumberjacks, biggest lead of the game. Going to get a three-point shot on the way. It is no good. Offensive rebound, though. And then on the attempt to push it back up, it's no good, but there is a foul call. That'll send the Wildcats to the charity strike. And I think, if I'm right, that was a foul against Stacey Mitchell. First free throw is up and no good. That is number 12, Emily Coe. 1 for 3 from the charity strike for the Wildcats so far. Misses the second free throw. There's a lane violation on St. Mary's. That's 2 lane violations in the first period by the Lumberjacks. So lines up the next one. It's on the way. That one is no good. Rebound goes to Steins. St. Mary's takes it the other way. Christensen up top, over to Holder. Holder to McGrill on the right wing, back to Holder, and around they go to Steins. Steins on the left wing. She goes down to the short corner. Now backs it out to the corner. Now they're trying to get it inside to Mitchell. Can't get a good look, so they get it to Steins in the corner. Now back to Christensen on the wing. Christensen has the ball stripped away from behind her. Oh, and Christensen, inadvertent contact there, is going to get called for the foul. Checking in for the Wildcats is, I think that is Maddie Cheney. 1-and-1 time now, and it's not even into the first period. Both teams in the bonus. Emily Coe to the free throw line. She missed her first 2 earlier. She makes that one. Coe lines up second free throw. On the way, that one is going to fall home as well. 8-11, Lumberjacks up by 3. Christensen has the ball up top, goes to McGrill. McGrill, short corner, shot is up. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Wildcats bringing it down the floor. It is Macy Jerome with the ball. She's working up top, looks to the right side, now backs the ball back down to the top to Karst. Karst drives the right side, goes all the way down to the post. Shot is up. It's no good. The ball is going to go out of bounds off of the Lumberjacks. There's a 44 on the floor for the Wildcats. I do not have a 44 on the roster. Inbound pass into number 40. That is Cheney, and she puts it up and good. Maddie Cheney with the bucket, the assist from the Wildcats in the first half, or first series comes to an end. St. Mary's leads 11-10. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oakes at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oakes a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Fire Chief Larry Nacarado wants to remind you that this time of the year, chimney fires are a common occurrence, but can be prevented. St. Mary's Fire Department wants to remind you that they loan out chimney brushes and rods for free. They do chimney inspections for free, and will even come to your house and offer chimney fire prevention training for free. Don't neglect your chimney. Call St. Mary's Fire Department today at 245-5253. That's 245-5253. This public safety message from the St. Mary's Fire Department.
And we are back with the start of the second period. St. Mary's up 11-10. Same five on the floor for St. Mary's. It's Sines, McGrill, Mitchell, Christensen, and Holder. Over to Sines. Sines tries to go into Christensen. Christensen's shot is partially blocked. And the rebound goes to the Wildcats. 11-10, Lumberjacks lead, but only by one. Driving is Jerome. She's going to find an outlet to Maddie Cheney, and Maddie Cheney puts it up and good with the assist. So now it's another lead change. Second lead change of the game. 12-11, Wildcats with the lead. Christensen tries to get it into Mitchell. Mitchell quickly double teamed down in the low post, backs it back out and around to Holder. Now back to Christensen, to the corner to Mitchell. Mitchell is being guarded closely by Hill. Now they get down to Christensen. Christensen feeds it inside to McGrill. McGrill tries for the shot. It is no good, but she is fouled and will head to the charity stripe. McGrill 57% from the free throw line. First one is up and good. Tie ball game once again. Second free throw on the way. That one is short. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. 12 all here in the early parts of the second period. Subs getting set to come in for the Lumberjacks. Wildcats have the ball up top, driving his go, backs the ball back to the top to Jerome. Jerome takes the three, and it is up and good from straight away. Macy Jerome with the three. Lumberjacks work the ball inside. Shot is wild by Mitchell. It goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Mitchell and Christensen come out for Lumberjacks. Back in is Badgett and Reimel. I believe it was Reimel. No, it was not Reimel. It was Miller. The Wildcats in their next possession throw the ball away. So it's a turnover on the Wildcats as they threw it out of bounds. They lead 15-12. Their biggest lead was 4. St. Mary's biggest lead was 5. McGrill has the ball, gives it over to Badgett. Badgett straight away up top. Now she goes in just inside the wing, and it's going to be mishandled by Holder. It's a turnover. And then going the other way, the Wildcats take off for a travel. So Holder comes out for a breather. Macy Reimel checks in for the Lumberjacks with 5:53 to go. Bringing it down for St. Mary, Sammy Badgett. She has it up top. She's going to look to Reimel on the wing on the right side. Now they look into the elbow to Sign. Sign's quickly covered, so they back the ball back out. They do get it to McGrill. There's going to be a foul on the floor against the Wildcats. That foul goes against Emily Coe, her first, team's ninth. Into McGrill free throw line. Checking in for the Wildcats is number 23, Kay Reed. Coming now is number 12, Emily Coe. 1-1 for McGrill. Lines up the first one on the way. It rattles home. 15-13, Lumberjacks trail by 2. Berkeley lines up the next one. That one is in and out. The rebound is pulled down by the Wildcats when they have a 2-point lead, 15-13 with 5.5 to go in the first half. Darian Hill has it. Gets it right back over to Macy Jerome. Jerome surveys, works her way to the right side, gets the ball down to the corner to Karst. Karst comes into the free throw line, dishes the ball back out to Cheney. Now they go back to the top to Hill. Hill over to Jerome. Badgett strips the ball away and gets the steal. 15-13, St. Mary's a chance to tie or take the lead. They decide to get a 3 here. Over to Reimel. Reimel on the right wing, quickly covered by Cars. Now down to the corner to Miller. Back up to Reimel. Reimel goes to Sign to Badgett. And they go up to the left side now, into the hands of McGrill. McGrill looks into Reimel. Reimel right back out to Badgett. Badgett's 3 is off the back of the iron, but McGrill pulls down the rebound. Getting several offensive rebounds. And finally, another three-pointer is on the way by Reimel, and I believe she made that as a 3, and she did. Lumberjacks coming back the other way. We have on defense, we have another tie ball game. 15-15, going to get a shot up. It's no good. Signs tries to pull down the rebound. She does. Now we get a travel the other way on St. Mary's. I did not see who had that travel called on them. Casey Watkins checks back in for the Lumberjacks as Lacey Signs comes out for a breather. Wildcats bring it down. They have the ball up top now to Jerome. Jerome works her way down to the right side. Now inside the wing, trying to look to the low post. Going to get a steal by Watkins. Turnover on the Wildcats. Going to get a three-pointer on the way by Reimel, and it misses everything as she pulled down a little bit too quickly. Didn't get it set up good before she took it. Ball goes out of bounds. So it goes over to the Wildcats. 3:37 to go in the first half, and we're tied up at 15 all. Bringing it down is Karst. Karst has it up top for the Wildcats. Picks up her dribble. Now she goes over to Jerome. Jerome brings it to the free throw line, and Watkins pokes another one out. Lumberjacks couldn't get to it, but almost another steal for Casey. Casey Watkins averages, I don't have any steals for her on the game, per game. Feed it inside, shot is up and good. That was number 23, Kay Reed. So not a lead change, but the lead goes back. The shot is up by Berkeley McGrill from the elbow. It is no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. The Wildcats now lead 17-15. Going to get a drive by Hill into the paint. Shot is up off the glass and good. Nice drive by Darian Hill. Her first bucket of the game. 4-point lead for the Wildcats. Down to the corner to Watkins. Now to McGrill. McGrill gets bumped. She tries to penetrate. Shot is no good, but she will be fouled. I think the foul is against... It is. It is against Kay Reed, her first. Sends McGrill to the free throw line. First one is up and good by Berkeley. Coming in for the Wildcats is Brooke Denning, 5'4" freshman guard. Her first trip into the game today. Grill lines up the second shot on the way. That one is good as well. Also, the Lumberjacks are going to give Berkeley a breather as Jenna Holder comes back in with 2:33 to go. Lumberjacks trail by 2, 19-17. I think I gave Macy a 3 earlier. That's why my score was off a little bit. We're going to get a steal by Badgett. And Lumberjacks quickly the other way. Trying to drive in is going to be Watkins. And they are actually going to, I think Watkins thought she might have lost the ball out of bounds, but they say that the Wildcats stripped it out, so Lumberjacks will keep possession. 2:16 to go. Into Badgett on the left wing. Badgett quickly covered up by Jerome as they're playing some in-your-face defense. Over to Holder. Down to the corner. Ryan will get a good look at 3. That one's off the back of the iron. Badgett gets the rebound. Badgett tries for the putback, but it is no good, but she will be fouled and head to the free throw line. I think that foul is against number 2, Macy Jerome. As Sammy Badgett heads to the charity stripe, she is 39% from the free throw line, and she makes the first one. And the second one is no good. We get a rebound to the Wildcats, and the Wildcats take a timeout. It is a full timeout. 2:03 to go before halftime. 19-18, Wildcats are up. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Winter is here, and it's time to get your animals ready for the winter weather. XXX Feeds in St. Mary's has what you need to keep all your critters comfortable in the cold temperatures. From trough heaters, straw, to insulated horse blankets, your animals large and small need extra attention just like you. So don't forget, while you're stacking your winter firewood, your furry family members need winterizing also. Also, don't forget the wild critters. XXX Feed has wild bird food, deer feed, and game blocks. See XXX Feeds in St. Mary's today, because winter ain't gonna wait.
And we are back. 2:03 to go in the first half. It's been a battle. St. Mary's currently trails 19-18, but there has been, I believe, 3 leads. Looks like we got 3 ties and 2 lead changes in the game. A quick timeout taken by the Wildcats. The Wildcats have 10 fouls in the first half. St. Mary's with 7. I believe I've got the lineup correct out there. That's Watkins, Holder, Miller, Badgett, and Reimel. Some pressure from the Lumberjacks to backcourt. Wildcats finally get it across the timeline. Into the hands of Benny. Benny looks to the free throw line. Now they try to feed it inside. Oh, late whistle. I thought Watkins had the clean still as she poked that ball out. But the whistle came just a little bit late, and they're going to get Watkins with her second foul. That sends Maddie Cheney to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. It's her first time to the charity stripe today.
You cannot replicate that energy anywhere else. It is not only so loud, you can feel the stage.
Cheney lines up the first front into the 1-and-1. It is no good. And the ball is going to be taken by Reimel. St. Mary's the other way. We're going to get a shot up from underneath by Badgett as Lumberjacks were working quickly. It is no good, but there is a foul going to be called. And that foul goes against number 13, Brooke Benning, her first. Some changes for Lumberjacks as we're going to get Badgett misses the first free throw. Vines goes in for Watkins. Second free throw is up and good. Badgett is now going to come out as Sheriff Christensen checks in. And we have another tie ball game. 19-19 is what the score should reflect. I see that they did not put the point up on the board. Makes me wonder if it was an air ball. Shot is up, is no good. Rebound to Signs. Signs brings it quickly the other way, and Lou can't quite control it as she goes out of bounds with it. I'll wait a while before I take that free throw off by Badgett. I thought she made it. 1:12 to go. The Wildcats have the ball up top. Driving a little bit towards the free throw line. Spinning, picks up her dribble. And now it's back out to Jerome. Jerome has the ball, works her way to the right wing with it, and gets it to Karst. Karst drives, and Christensen gets a steal as she takes it away as they're trying to get the pass out. She's going to get it up to Reimel, and Reimel's going to drive and put it up and good. So now we have a lead change. And I'm going to have to take away, I think, that free throw a little while ago by Badgett. Oh, no, now they give it back. Now I'll have to give Badgett a free throw later on. It is 21-19. So that tie did count earlier. Now the Wildcats turn it over as they take too long to get it in. So 21-19, St. Mary's is up, 34 seconds. They're going to get a quick three-point shot by Christensen. She had more time than that. Didn't really have to take it that fast. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Still 25 seconds on the clock. They get it across to Hill. Hill quickly double-teamed, and we're going to get a steal by Signs. Signs to Reimel. Reimel, a little step-back shot is up and good. 23-19. Lumberjacks up by 3, 4 seconds on the clock. Shot down to the wing. Shot is up. It's no good. And that's how the first half will come to an end. St. Mary's leading 23-19. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with a look at the halftime numbers.
Each holiday season, we ask you to team up with us for a season of giving, to go into our communities and make a difference. And your response was incredible. Thank you for every donation, whether monetary, a warm coat, a new toy, or food, to help make the holidays special for everyone in our community. Thank you for helping us make our communities a little brighter and a lot warmer. Stronger together. We are P1FCU.
If you're hungry, need gas, or want an ice-cold beverage, stop by 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. But if you're looking for chicken food, dog food, or farm supplies, stop by XXX Speeds. That's right, 10th Street Super Stop has you covered if you're looking for a tasty, fast breakfast in the morning, a hot lunch at noon, or a tank of gas and an ice-cold drink from their large selection of beverages. Stop by and see Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. If it's farm supplies and pet feed you need, go see XXX Speeds. That's 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. Brent's Electric is a family-owned and operated business right here in St. Mary's. With 36 years of electrical experience, Brent's Electric has been serving all of North Idaho since 1996. From new construction to renovation, Brent's Electric can help. Give them a call today at 208-245-5725. That's 208-245-5725. Brent's Electric in St. Mary's. The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support for lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior nights, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those lumberjacks.
We are back. It is halftime. The Lumberjacks come away with a lead at the end of the first half, 23-19. We've had 4 ties and 3 lead changes in the contest. Lumberjacks have had a pretty consistent first half. They scored 11 in the first half, in the first quarter, 12 in the second. The Wildcats had 10 points in the first and 9 in the second, so they've been fairly consistent as well. But the Lumberjacks have done a pretty good job in this game so far. Shooting percentages and team stats, we've got to look here. The Wildcats shooting good from the floor, 35%. St. Mary's not too far behind at 28%. From three-point range, it is the Lumberjacks shooting at 28%, the Wildcats at 50%. From the free throw line, St. Mary's at 58%, Kellogg at 42%. The Lumberjacks have been to the free throw line 17 times, and they have made 10 of those free throws. Or no, probably 27 times. They've 10 of 17 from the charity stripe. The Wildcats are 3 of 7. Rebounds, the Wildcats have out-rebounded St. Mary's 14-11, not a big difference. 5 offensive rebounds for St. Mary's and 6 defensive. The Wildcats have 11 defensive to go along with 3 offensive. St. Mary's with 3 assists, the Wildcats with 5. Steals, St. Mary's with 7, Kellogg with 4. The Lumberjacks have blocked, the Wildcats have blocked 1 shot. St. Mary's I have down as that. I think they did get 1 partial block at 1 point. St. Mary's is taking care of the ball pretty well in the first half, 7 turnovers. The Wildcats have 13. The fouling side had 11 for the Wildcats, 8 for St. Mary's. Points off the bench, St. Mary's with just 3, the Wildcats with 10. Second chance points, the Wildcats have not taken advantage of their second chance opportunities. They've only had 3, but they have not made any points off of those. They have also not taken advantage of any of the Lumberjack turnovers, even though it's only 7. They have not scored off of those. The Lumberjacks do have 6 second chance points and 7 points off of Kellogg turnovers. Individually for the Wildcats, they have 10 points off the bench, like I said. Their leading scorer right now is Maddie Cheney off the bench. She has 4 points for the Wildcats. 3 players have 3 points. Macy Jerome, Emma Van Hoos, and Darian Hill. And 3 players have 2 points. Sam Kars has 2. Emily Coe has 2. And Kay Reed has 2 points. Individually for the Lumberjacks, Macy Reimel had a great first half. She has 12 points in the first quarter, or first half of the game. She has 1 steal, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds as well. Sammy Badgett put up 5 points and 3 steals with 1 rebound. 4 points for Berkeley McGrill, 1 rebound for her. Her 4 points coming from the charity stripe. 3 points for Tacey Watkins. Watkins also has a steal and a rebound. No points for anybody else on the floor. Let's see, Lacey Sines has 5 rebounds. She actually leads the team in rebounds, and she, again, is not one of the tallest players. She is 5'7", so not really short either, but definitely not a post. She's not one of the post players, but she has 5 rebounds. Let's see here. So she leads in rebounds. Assists, those are spread out. Reimel has 1. Signs with 1. Holder with 1. Steals, Reimel has 1. Badgett leads with 3. Watkins has 1. Signs has 1. And Christensen has 1. Fouls, not too bad. Macy Reimel with 1. Fammy Badgett with 2. Watkins with 2. Signs with 1. Holder with 1. 2 for Christensen. Oh, no, that's turnovers. Fouls is, I was on the right one at first, so it is 1 foul for Reimel, 2 for Badgett, 2 for Watkins, 1 for Christensen, 1 for Miller, and 1 for Mitchell. Fouls for the Wildcats, nobody really in any foul trouble for them either. Van Hoos does have 2, Macy Jerome has 2, Emma Van Hoos has 2, and then 1 foul apiece for Karst, Coe, Benning, Hill, and Reed. That's a look at your halftime numbers. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with the second half.
When was the last time you had great Mexican food? I mean, really great. Has it been a while? Well, grab the kids and head to Casa de Oro for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro has fantastic burritos, tacos, and chimmies, not to mention fajita and shrimp dishes. Little Johnny doesn't like Mexican food? Well, don't worry. Casa de Oro also has an American menu as well. Dinner and lunch a la fresca. Great service and margaritas with a kick. Casa de Oro, it's what's happening for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro on Golf Course Drive in St. Mary's.
This is what most people's heart rate sounds like when they're getting their taxes done. And this is what a heart rate sounds like when you file at H&R Block. Because they have upfront transparent pricing, so you'll know the price before you begin. No need to sweat a thing. Oh, and that is the sound of my stomach demanding tacos. Upfront transparent pricing. Just another way it's better with Block.
Introducing the all-new 2021 Yamaha Wolverine R-Max 1000. The Wolverine R-Max 1000 delivers class-leading power and smooth performance thanks to its new powerful 999cc dual overhead cam 8-valve parallel twin engine, featuring legendary Yamaha durability. The all-new advanced and heavy-duty suspension is designed to provide maximum articulation in low-speed situations, a balanced ride feeling when trail riding, and maximize dampening during sport driving. Visit St. Mary's Saw and Cycle today to see for yourself the all-new Yamaha Wolverine R-Max and realize your adventure. Always protect the environment. Wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
They're back. The teams will switch directions now. The Wildcats will start with possession. The starters on the floor for both teams. And I don't have time to get those lined up for you, so we are stuck where we are at the moment. Wildcats working down inside. Spinning shot is up. It's going to fall out. Ball gets tied up. And the possession will go over to the Lumberjacks. So we've got Badgett and Holder and Watkins and Reimel and Miller on the floor for the Lumberjacks. Van Hoos, Karst, Van Hoos, Hill, and Reed for the Wildcats. Actually, no, it is Coe on the floor as one of the ones out there to start the second half. Instead of, I think it's a couple of changes, actually. Macy Jerome is out there to start the second half as well. The Lumberjacks trying to feed it down inside as Watkins tries to find Miller. It was a good look, but Miller couldn't handle it. It's a turnover on St. Mary's. 23-19, early second half. Lumberjacks in their 2-2-1 press. Ball is in the hands of Van Hoos. They get it across to Hill. Hill's going to drive. A foul is going to be called. I think the foul is on the floor. The foul goes against Miller. Her second. Lumberjack JV boys just showing up, heading into the locker room. Gets the ball down to the wing, or the corner. It's into the hands of Van Hoos. The ball is knocked loose by Badgett. And I'll give Badgett the hustle play there. Ball goes out of bounds, touched by the Wildcats, so it's going to be a turnover. St. Mary's will inbound. Badgett controls it. Brings it across the timeline down the right side. Spins towards the paint. Looks for Watkins, who came wide open, and Watkins puts it up and good. 25-19, St. Mary's up. Kellogg gets it across the press, but we're going to get a steal by Holder. Holder brings it back across for St. Mary's, working down the right side of the floor. And Holder tries to give herself the behind-the-back pass, and she turns the ball over. That ball got away from her. 25-19, Lumberjacks lead. Just over 6 minutes to go. A pass, I believe. No, maybe they're going to call that a shot. They're going to get Watkins with a foul there. That is her third. That will send Emma Van Hoos to the cherry stripe. First free throw is up. It is good. Second free throw on the way. That one is good as well. Watkins going to come out with 3 fouls. Into the game is Lacey Signs. St. Mary's dealing with some pressure from the Wildcats. They almost get the turnover, but Reimel able to tap it over the defender and over to Miller. They get the ball to the top to Reimel. Reimel's 3 off the front of the iron. It is no good. And the rebound is going to go to the Wildcats. St. Mary's still up by 4, 25-21. Van Hoos to Jerome. Right wing, now back to the top. Taking a pass to the left. Still don't know where they want to go with it. And that is Coe. Finally drives down to the elbow, then gets it out to number 11, Van Hoos. Van Hoos with the shot. It is no good. Offensive rebound. They tried for another shot. It didn't go. Then the Lumberjacks get the rebound. Not sure who got the rebound for St. Mary's, but there's a foul the other end as Lacey Signs is fouled going up for the shot. And that foul is against Macy Jerome, her third. Lacey Signs' first free throw is good. Did they say made that? No, wrong person. Macy Jerome checks out. Second free throw. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Van Hoos with the ball and a foul called in the backcourt against Reimel. Reimel's second foul, team's third. Sam Carstel inbound from side court. Goes into the backcourt to Van Hoos. That's Allie Van Hoos. She's guarded by Reimel. Works her way to the left side. Almost loses the ball, but is able to get it away to Coe. Coe's going to drive. We're going to timeout taken by the Wildcats. 5:16 to go in the third. St. Mary's up 26-21. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Is your rig's check engine light?
And we are back. They're still in their timeout. 5:16 to go in the third. St. Mary's leads 26-21. And I think not much scoring so far in the second half. St. Mary's has scored 3, Kellogg with just 2. come out of the timeout. It is St. Mary's didn't make any changes on the floor. Still Signs, Reimel, Holder, Badgett, and Miller. Van Hoos will inbound from underneath. Goes into the low post. Spinning. Shot is up. It's going to fall through, and they're going to call a foul as Arian Hill makes the bucket. And draws the foul, and that is going to be Miller's second or third foul. Free throw. No shot as a lane violation on Kellogg. So the score's within two, 26. No, it was still 3, 26-23. Coming in for St. Mary's is Mitchell as Miller comes off. And the Lumberjacks will inbound. Backcourt pressure from Kellogg. Signs, bring it down the left side, picks up her dribble, goes cross court to Reimel. Reimel over the top to Badgett. Badgett up top, three-point line. Now over to Reimel. Reimel from the right side, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound to Mitchell, and Mitchell puts it in. 28-23. It's a 5-point lead for St. Mary's. That's the biggest lead they've had. They had that 5-point lead earlier in the game. Now we're going to get a 10-second violation as the Lumberjack press kept the Wildcats in the backcourt. 28-23, 4:40 to go in the third. St. Mary's is up. Badgett has it. Gets it across the timeline. She's guarded by Van Hoos. Gets a screen from Signs, hands it off to Signs. Signs now has it up top. Now they go to Reimel, right wing. Reimel takes her dribble, crosses it over to Holder on the left side, and she hands it back off to Reimel. Now down to Signs. Signs thought about going into Mitchell in the post, but couldn't get it to her. Now they find Badgett. Badgett's shot is up. It won't fall, but she is fouled. That foul is going to be the second on Emily Coe. Badgett to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. Badgett on the season only 39% from the free throw line. 6-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Second free throw is in and out. And Stacey Mitchell pulls down the offensive board, though. Lumberjacks reset. Signs now out to Holder. Holder to Badgett. Badgett's wide open. Shot is off the glass. No good. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Now the ball is loose. Wildcats able to get to it first, though. Jerome gets across the timeline. Finds Hill. Hill, left wing, goes back to the top to Jerome. Jerome thought about a three. Decides not to. Drive. Puts the shot up and good. Macy Jerome with 5 points on the game. Lumberjacks quickly the other way. Reimel to Signs, out to the Holder. Holder's three is short. Looks more like a pass, but I'm still going to give it as a missed 3-point shot. Mitchell with the rebound and the putback. 31-11, the Lumberjacks now get a steal. They find Macy Reimel, and Reimel puts it up and good from underneath. Going the other way now. His body's hitting the floor. I think we get is it a jump ball call? I think so. Berkeley McGrill going to check in. They're going to give Holder a breather. And instead there's going to be a timeout taken, I believe, by St. Mary's. Is it a... No, it's by the Wildcats. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Is your rig's check engine light on? Idling a little rough? Time for an oil change. Maybe you need tires. Stop by Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto Repair can take care of your automotive needs fast. If you have a dead battery, Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros can set you up with a great AC Delco battery. Did we mention tires? Jim's Auto Repair is an authorized Tire Pros dealer and can get you a great deal on tires for your rig. Locations in St. Mary's and Plummer. Jim's Auto and 95 Tires. Give them a call, 208-686-0425, 208-686-0425, or stop by today.
Run for the Lumberjacks here 6-6 actually. I was looking at the second quarter score, not the third quarter, so 6-6 scoring between both teams here in the second half. 33-25, St. Mary's with their biggest lead of the game, 8. Wildcats inbound from side court, down to the corner, driving. Shot is up from underneath, no good. Ball is being tipped around. And finally, Badgett comes down with it and then is fouled. That foul is against number 11, Emma Van Hoos, with her third. St. Mary's will inbound from baseline. Backward pressure looks like from Kellogg. 3 minutes to go in the third, 33-25 under Reimel. Reimel back to McGrill, over to Badgett, and Lumberjacks do some nice ball movement to get across. Now they find Signs coming down the left side. Signs able to track it down as the pass is a little bit hard. Back up to Reimel. Reimel head fake, moves to the top. Now she drives, looks inside. Shot is going to be contested by 3 Wildcats, but there's going to be a foul called on one of those 3. I think they said that'll be against Jerome. That is her 4th, and Reimel was trying to go up for the shot, but they're going to have a call. They called the foul on the floor. So Reimel will inbound from baseline. She was definitely in the act of shooting. She was up off the ground. They find Mitchell. Mitchell has the shot up. It's no good. Just off the mark, and the Wildcats pull down the rebound. Wildcats the other way. We're going to get shot up. It's no good. Offensive rebound. It was no good. Another offensive rebound. Shot is up and no good once again. This time the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be last touched by the Wildcats. So a couple of opportunities there for Kellogg. They couldn't capitalize on them, and St. Mary's will have the ball. 2:19 to go in the third, 33-25. Lumberjacks handling the Wildcat press pretty good. They've actually done pretty good against a pretty good defense here this evening, or this afternoon, as the Wildcats do play fairly aggressively. Coming the other way, they get a nice look at Stacey Mitchell. Her shot is going to go up. It is in, but she is called for the travel. So the score remains 33-25 in favor of St. Mary's. 2:07 to go in the third. Lumberjack girls basketball, KOFE radio in St. Mary's. Van Hoos has the ball up top. Now she swings it over to her sister, Emma Van Hoos. She takes down the right side and gets her pocket picked by Macy Reimel. Reimel brings all the way down, picks up her dribble, flips it up over the top to Mitchell. Mitchell cannot get the shot to fall, and the rebound this time goes to the Wildcats again. Nice, decent look. I think Mitchell was hoping to get fouled, but not enough contact. Wildcats back the other way. Van Hoos has it. Swings over to the right side to Karst. Now they feed it inside. Hill with a shot. It is no good. And it's Reimel with the rebound. Quickly the other way. Badgett, a quick jumper from just inside the elbow. It is, or just inside the wing. It is up and good. St. Mary's with a 10-point lead. St. Mary's with a steal, I do believe. Turn over to the Wildcats. I didn't see who made the steal for the Lumberjacks. Badgett did try for the shot. It is no good. Badgett steps to the free throw line, though. She was fouled. That foul was on number 3, Van Hoos. That's her third. First free throw was no good. Reimel comes out. Christensen goes in. And Badgett, I think, airballed the second free throw. Holder comes in for Badgett. St. Mary's with the backcourt pressure. Van Hoos has it, guarded by a couple Lumberjacks in between the circles. Now they get it to Hill. Hill for a three. It's no good off the back of the iron. We do get an offensive rebound. The putback is no good. Another offensive rebound. That putback was no good, but there will be a foul, and that will send Kay Reed to the free throw line for the first time today. That foul is going to go against Mitchell, her second foul. Reed misses the first free throw. Second free throw is no good. Rebound is tracked down by Christensen. And St. Mary's quickly the other way. Holder has it. Shot is up. It's off the glass. No good. The rebound to the Wildcats. Van Hoos takes it back the other way. Emma Van Hoos working the left side. Is going to drive. And getting a foul late there as she was driving the baseline. Lacey Signs with her first. The 10-point lead for St. Mary's with 22 seconds on the clock in the third. 35-25 the score. Inbound to the wing. Darian Hill back down to the corner to Emma Van Hoos. She tries baseline again. It stood up. Backs it back out to Hill. Hill tries to drive into the paint. Shot is up. No good. Offensive rebound. Trying to get another shot up. They do finally get it up. It's no good. And it's Signs with the rebound, but Signs ends up on the... No, it was not Signs. They were going to call out of bounds on the Wildcats, I think. As one of the Wildcat players was on the baseline. 4.9 seconds into Christensen. Christensen back to Holder. Holder's going to launch it up at the buzzer, and it's off the glass. No good. And that's how the third will come to an end. St. Mary's up by 10, 35-25. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night, or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses. And most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Why?
As we get set to start the final period here, I just looked at the stats, see what it was. St. Mary's outscored Kellogg 12-6 in the third. Wildcats will start with the ball. Gotta get my floor lined up right for St. Mary's. I think it's the starters. It is. Quick jump shot is going to be up and good. And that was Jerome with the shot. 27-35, St. Mary's up. Holder has the ball up top. Now they look inside to Badgett. Badgett's shot is up. No good, but she is fouled. I believe that was Kay Reed with her second. It was. Badgett goes to the free throw line. Free throws off the back of the iron. No good. She has not had a day she wants to remember from the charity stripe. Second shot on the way. That one is perfect. And it is 36-27. St. Mary's up by 9. Lumberjacks with a 2-2-1 press. Wildcats quickly get it across, though, but going to get a deflected pass. I think that was Watkins. St. Mary's brings it back the other way. Holder is going to drive, gets her shot blocked, and the rebound goes to the Wildcats. Badgett, though, gets a steal. Badgett lays it up and in. 11-point lead for the Lumberjacks. It's the largest lead of the game, and they're going to try to drive from the left side. That's Coe, and she's going to get called for the travel. Holder's going to come out. Lacey Signs is in. If I remember right, I heard that Holder is also dealing with a little bit of a ankle sprain, so they're going to try to take it easy on her a little bit. Maybe going to get a bad pass by Reimel. She tries to force it down inside. It's tipped up and out and stolen by the Wildcats. Back the other way, though. Kristen Miller gets a steal of her own. Miller gets it to Signs. Signs drives all the way down, lays it up and in. 40-27, a 13-point lead. Now we get a foul against St. Mary's, and it's going to be Badgett's fourth foul. It's also bonus. 1-and-1 time for the Wildcats. Badgett will come out for a while now. Christensen into the game. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good by Macy Jerome. It's her first trip to the free throw line. Coming in for the Wildcats is Emma Van Hoos. Going out is Allie Van Hoos. Jerome lines up the second shot. It is up and good. 40-29, Lumberjacks up. Backcourt press by the Wildcats. Signs going to bring it across the timeline. Down the left side, gets it out to Reimel. Oh, Reimel couldn't handle it. St. Mary's turns it over. It's not really a steal as it just came out of Reimel's hands into the Wildcats' hands. Wildcats have the ball up top. It's Jerome. Jerome setting up the offense, swings it over to Van Hoos. Van Hoos takes it to the free throw line, guarded by Watkins. Watkins going to get called with the foul. That'll send Emma Van Hoos to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe today. Watkins with 4 fouls. First free throw is no good. Watkins is going to come out with 4 fouls. In is Berkeley McGrill. Second free throw on the way. That one is good. And that is Van Hoos. 3 of 4 on the day. It's a 10-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Signs has the ball left side. Works her way to the corner. Backs it back to McGrill. McGrill up top. Hands off to Reimel. Reimel to Christensen. Christensen works her way down the left side. It stood up. Goes over to Reimel. Reimel to McGrill. And McGrill kisses it off the glass and good. Back to a 12-point lead. Sammy Badgett going to get ready to check back in with her 4 fouls. Wildcats trying to get through the Lumberjack backcourt pressure. They do finally get it across the timeline. Now trying to get the trap of Van Hoos. They can't. They get it down to Kay Reed, who is trying to spin her way in. She's going to get fouled. That foul goes against Miller, her 4th. So Lumberjacks now have several players with 4 fouls. First free throw is no good. By Kay Reed. She is 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. Reimel and Miller come out. Badgett And I'm trying, the second shot was missed as well. St. Mary's got the rebound. I'm trying to see who else is on the floor for St. Mary's as it's Signs. No, Signs already had in there. Shot is up by Mitchell. That's right, it's Mitchell that went in. Second free throw was no good. St. Mary's with a miss on the rebound. Lumberjacks will inbound, or the Wildcats will inbound. If the Lumberjacks miss, it goes out of bounds. Under 5 to go. St. Mary's with a 12-point lead. Cross-court pass by the Wildcats, and a nice play by Lacey Signs as she goes up and deflects that out of bounds. They're trying to feed it down inside. I think pass in up the top, shot on the way, no good. Rebound is going to be pulled down by Christensen. But then I'm not going to give it as a steal because St. Mary still has the ball. Badgett bringing it down, gets it over to Signs. Signs tries to penetrate, quickly covered, backs it back out to Christensen. Oh, Christensen had a good look with Badgett, and Christensen just overthrows her. I think Holder is done for the day. She's got ice down there on her ankle. Hopefully she is okay. She does not look happy about the situation, which I wouldn't either. She is a senior. Heck of an athlete. Wildcats working on that Lumberjack press. They get it across the timeline. Some good ball movement. Lumberjack defense are not able to get back down there in time. And Kay Reed puts the bucket up and in. They had the assist from Cheney. Maddie Cheney, now Signs. Signs tries to force it across the paint. And it was almost a turnover, but luckily Lumberjacks are able to tie it back up. That was just a good thought, but not a good thought at the same time. Lumberjacks will inbound. They go to Badgett. Badgett pulls the quick three. It's off the front of the iron. No good. The rebound being fought for. Finally, the Wildcats do pull it in, and the Wildcats are going to quickly try to go down in transition. Shot is no good, but they're going to call Lacey Signs, I do believe, with her second foul. And that will send the Wildcats to the cherry stripe. That's Maddie Cheney, who is 0 for 1. And then we do get a timeout as well. It is a full timeout. 3:54 to go. St. Mary's up by 10, 42-32. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Should you get all of your prescriptions from your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy? Because over 100,000 patients per year experience serious complications from drug interactions. At Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's, your prescriptions are not only filled, but we double-check for such complications. You can trust our knowledgeable pharmacists for that extra personalized attention. You're not just a number to us. You are our neighbor. Bring all your prescriptions to Jack's, your Good Neighbor Pharmacy, or you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Everyone knows that the timber industry is a huge part of our community. Working in the timber industry requires big equipment. Big equipment requires a special mechanic or custom machined items to repair. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's is your very own full-service, large equipment diesel mechanic that not only has a full-size shop, but also has a service truck that can come straight to you when you break down in the woods. If you're in need of big truck or big equipment repair, stop by Jake's Machine and Repair at 106 Homer Drive in St. Mary's or call 208-596-8819. 208-596-8819. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's.
Cheney makes the first free throw to cut it to a 9-point lead. Second free throw is up and good as well. So it's down to 8 with under 4 to play. 42-34, Lumberjacks lead. Signs brings it down, takes it down to the short corner. Now she picks up her dribble, goes up to McGrill. McGrill goes over to Badgett. Badgett on the right wing. They go down to Reimel in the corner. Reimel comes back up top now. Goes to Signs. Signs looks in, tries to force it into McGrill. It's going to be tipped back out. St. Mary's keeps possession though. Signs gets a nice look. Shot is up. It is no good. And the rebound will go to the Wildcats. St. Mary's got an okay lead right now, but there's still lots of time. They've got to buckle back down here. Wildcats down to the post. Backs it back out to the wing. Now cross court, wide open on the other side. Three-pointer on the way. It's no good. That goes out of bounds, and St. Mary's will get the possession. Backcourt pressure again, full court pressure as all the Wildcats are on the far side. Mitchell had almost a chance of getting it to Reimel down the floor for an easy layup, but couldn't quite get it out to her. So the Lumberjacks get it across the timeline. They've got signs up top. She's going to have her pocket almost picked, but it's going to be a foul. Emily Coe does not look like she agrees with that call. She kind of has a bewildered look on her face as she tries to get that steal. But the ref is going to say it was a foul, and that's all there is to that, apparently. Stacy Mitchell going to come out for the Lumberjacks as they send Kirsten Miller back in with her 4 fouls. Signs with the free throw. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. (43-34). Second shot on the way. That one is good as well, and it's back out to a 10-point lead. Signs is going to come out. Stacy Mitchell back in. Or not Stacy Mitchell, Casey Watkins. St. Mary's with their own press. The Wildcats do get it across the timeline, but a forced pass is going to be a turnover as they tried to get it over to number 40, Maddie Cheney, and it was just too hot of a pass. It's going to be a turnover. 2:46 to go. Lumberjacks up by 10. Again, that backcourt pressure by the Wildcats. They get it into Reimel. Reimel working against number 12, Coe. Coe playing right up in her face. They get it across to Miller. Miller goes over to Watkins. Watkins up top, tries to find Badgett, who's cutting, and the shot is no good, but Badgett is going to be fouled. That will be Emma Van Hoost's 4th foul of the game, and it'll be double bonus. Actually, it was going to be 2 shots anyways, I think, for Badgett. Badgett has not had a great day from the stripe today, though. That one is off the left side of the iron, no good. Second one on the way. Oh, that one's off the front of the rim. She tried to take a little bit off it. It's no good. Rebound went to the Wildcats. Wildcats bring it the other way. Quick ball movement. Shot is up. It's no good. Ball is being tipped around. It's going to go out of bounds as both teams fighting for it underneath. It's going to be off of the Lumberjacks. We'll get a quick timeout by Coach Krumhauer. We'll keep it right here. 2:20 to go. Fourth quarter right now, it looks like both teams tied in scoring with 7 apiece. Actually, I don't think my stats is updated yet. So St. Mary's is shooting Kellogg's shooting 29% from the floor. St. Mary's 35%. Free throw shooting 50% basically for both. Poor Badgett, let's see here. She's gone 5 of 16 from the free throw line. Wildcats will inbound from underneath after the timeout. I don't think there was any subs made by the Lumberjacks in that. Shot is up. It's no good. Offensive rebound, though, I do believe. And then we get a tie-up as Lumberjacks are able to get the jump ball call, but it's going to stay with the Wildcats. Just about 2 minutes to go. St. Mary's up by 10 still. Wildcats trying to get it in. They get it just down below the free throw line. We're going to get a block shot by Badgett. Badgett with the rebound. And Badgett can't get the shot to go. But the rebound goes to Watkins. Watkins' putback won't fall through. Christensen is not on the floor, but she will be fouled. And that will be the 5th foul on Emily Coe. What it shows. Christensen is not out there. I have Christensen on the floor for St. Mary's. Who is out there that I don't have? Let's see. Reimel is on the floor. Watkins misses her first free throw. If either team was shooting their free throws well today, this would still be close. It'd probably, if both teams were shooting well from the free throw line, it'd still be about the same. But if one was shooting good, the other one wasn't. They get a steal by Badgett. Badgett's shot is not good, but Macy Reimel with the offensive board and the putback. 47-34. And I believe we had a steal by McGrill, but then she turned it over herself. (47-34), 13-point lead for St. Mary's, back to the biggest lead of the game with 1:36 to go. Going to get a three on the way. It is up and good. That was by Emma Van Hoos, her second three of the game. Now they feed it down underneath to Miller, and I think Miller's going to get called for travel. 37-47. Lumberjacks lead is 10. Bringing it down the other way is Van Hoos. She gets over to Jerome. Jerome takes it to the free throw line, guarded by Watkins. Tries to feed it inside. Ball is almost tipped out, but Van Hoos is able to come up with it. Van Hoos is going to drive. Shot is up, no good, but we're going to get a foul. And that foul is going to go against Miller. She will foul out of the game. Mitchell goes in. 1:07 left. First free throw is up and good by Emma Van Hoos. She is 4 for 5 from the charity stripe. 5 for 6 from the charity stripe. St. Mary's trying to get the inbound. 47-39. We're going to get a timeout taken by Coach Krumhauer. It's a quick 30-second timeout. Now we can take a quick look to see. I wanted to give you the numbers for Kirsten Miller as she fouled out. She did not score any points. She did have one steal. Waiting for my tablet to update here. I'm on my tablet, but my stats. A quick timeout. Oops, I didn't see who St. Mary's put in. I did, but it was Mitchell going into the game for St. Mary's. Lumberjacks will inbound from baseline. Backcourt pressure, of course, from the Wildcats. They've still got a little bit of time left to try to pull this out of the bag. Badgett brings it across the timeline for St. Mary's, goes over to McGrill. McGrill getting defended closely, and we're going to get a tie-up jump ball. Possession will stay with St. Mary's, though, as Emma Van Hoos was all over McGrill. 53 seconds. McGrill goes to Reimel into the backcourt. Reimel brings it across. Now the defense comes out on her. Darian Hill going to play in her face now. Get the screen. Going to get bumped. No foul. Now Mitchell has it. Mitchell back to Reimel. 38 seconds. Reimel goes over to Watkins. Watkins drives, and yeah, there's the foul. I don't think they're going to count the bucket, but she will be going to the free throw line. That's the first foul on Cheney. Watkins to the free throw line. Oh, the first free throw bounces off the back of the rim, rolls around the rim, and falls off the left side. Second free throw. That one is good. 48-39. Jacks on top. Looks like they should get their second. Well, I think it's their first back-to-back wins on the season. As Van Hoos brings it down the floor. Badgett tries to get a steal. Can't get it. Van Hoos with the shot from the free throw line. Ball is tipped around. Watkins pulls down the rebound. Bringing it back down is Reimel. Reimel working on the right side. Has Van Hoos all over her. Van Hoos going to get called for the foul. That's the fifth foul on Emma Van Hoos. She'll check out. 11 points on the game for her. Reimel to the free throw line. She makes the first on the season. Reimel 54% from the stripe. Back to a 10-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Second free throw in and out. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. And we get a steal by Badgett. The putback, her shot is no good. But it was Watkins with the rebound. Watkins with the rebound. And Watkins with the putback. And then the final, as the game comes to an end, 51-39. Lumberjacks winning their first back-to-back games of the season. Let's take a 3-minute break, and then we'll come back and wrap this game up.
Have you ever noticed that some companies are around for decades, and you really don't notice them until you actually see them? Kenneth Bechtel Trucking is one of these. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking has been a fixture in St. Mary's for decades and still is a community-involved business. Take the time to thank these entrepreneurs that quietly make it on their own and make our community all the better for it. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking. Give them a call today at 245-7209. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking, a community staple and lumberjack supporter. Good luck, Jacks.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years' experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benawa, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work, M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
Are your friends and family tired of sleeping with Fido when they visit? Maybe Fido's tired of sleeping with them. Either way, the Pines Motel is there to save the day. With large, spacious rooms, comfortable beds, and even a mini fridge, Fido may get jealous. Save the floor for Fido and call Kevin of the Pines Motel at 245-2545. That's the Pines Motel in St. Mary's. I'm sure your friends and family would appreciate it, and so would Fido. If you have OCD, obsessive coffee disorder, then stop by Shift and Grind, located in the green building right across the street from Jack's Pharmacy. Shift and Grind is a proud lumberjack supporter and has something for everyone. From regular coffees to lattes, mochas, and more, Shift and Grind will keep your day going. Try a Red Bull infused or Lotus energy drink if you're not a coffee fan. On Lumberjack home game days, wear your lumberjack colors and get a discount on your favorite drink. Shift and Grind now has indoor seating. Shift and Grind open 5 to 6 Monday through Friday, 6 to 4 on the weekends. Shift and Grind, 132 North First Streets right here in St. Mary's. Cold weather is coming and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
Girls win their first back-to-back games of the season, finishing today with a score of 51-39 over the Kellogg Wildcats, improving to a 4-7 record on the season. The second half scoring looked like this. St. Mary's outscored Kellogg 12-6 in the third and 16-14 in the fourth period. The Lumberjacks shot 35% from the floor today. They also shot 18% from three-point range, 51% from the free throw line. The Wildcats shot 28% from the floor, 37% from three-point range, and 60% from the cherry stripe. The Wildcats out-rebounded St. Mary's 32-26. They had 10 offensive rebounds and 22 defensive rebounds, while the Lumberjacks had 11 offensive, 15 defensive. On the assist side, the Wildcats had 8. St. Mary's was 6. The Lumberjacks had 17 steals as the defense was working very well today. The Wildcats only had 5. St. Mary's cut down their turnovers nicely today with just 15, making the Wildcats commit 26. Both teams had 20 personal fouls. Shooting bench production for St. Mary's, 14 points, and it was 10 points off the bench for the Wildcats. The Wildcats, although they had 10 offensive rebounds, they were not able to convert those. They had 0 points off of second chances. They did have 5 points off turnovers, but that's where St. Mary's really did a good job as well. On St. Mary's 11 offensive rebounds, they had 14 points, and on their points off turnovers, they had 17 points off of Kellogg Wildcat turnovers. Taking a look at the Wildcats individually, leading scoring, that was actually no, it was not. It was the starter, Emma Van Hoos. She finished with 11 points, 6 of them coming from the three-point range, and all the rest coming from the free throw line. Macy Jerome scored 9 off the bench for the Wildcats, 5 points by Darian Hill, 4 points for Kay Reed. Or no, I skipped one there. 6 points for Maddie Cheney off the bench, 5 points for Darian Hill, 4 points for Kay Reed, and 2 points for Sam Karst for the Wildcats. Individually for St. Mary's, 2 players in double digits. Macy Reimel finishes with 17 points. She also had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Sammy Badgett finishes with 11 points. She had 6 steals on the game, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. Tacey Watkins finishes with 9 points. She had 2 steals and 4 rebounds. Berkeley McGrill finishes with 6 points, 1 steal, and 1 rebound. Lacey Sainz finishes with 5 points. She also had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. 4 points for Stacy Mitchell. Mitchell had 3 rebounds. Sierra Christensen had a couple of rebounds and a steal. And Jenna Holder, who left the game a little bit after the second half, she finished the game with 1 assist, 1 steal, but she did not have any points on the game as she was held scoreless. So that is going to wrap it up for us here for this game. The JV boys are warming up. We are not carrying the JV boys game today. We will be back with the varsity boys coming up after the JV boys. So we're going to go ahead and send it back to the studio, and we'll be back later with the varsity boys basketball game.